This post-match report is proudly brought to you by Complete Sports Management, more footy, less admin, and Stat Guru, when numbers matter.
Good afternoon, this is Grace reporting for Complete Sports Management at Bulleen Park, where the Bulleen Templestowe Bullants have been defeated by the Q Rovers by an 11-point margin. I'm joined here by Tony Smith, coach of the Q Rovers. Congratulations, Tony. Round 3, Q Rovers have their first win on the table.
Yeah, it's great. As I've said in previous weeks, the team's very much a developing team. We've probably got 5 or 6 leaders that are really, really strong footballers, but we've got a lot of new kids too, which we're encouraging them to step up a little bit, doing a lot of training with them. We've got an extra training night on Tuesday night around the kicking, and it's all starting to make some sense. I'm surprised that we had a win so early in the season, to be honest, and but it's really encouraging for the girls. The way that they sang the song was fantastic today, and it just gives them a really, really good grounding, really, for the rest of the season.
Yeah, it was very exciting. So you mentioned at the start of the season that your team has 9 new players. So now that we're into round 3, they're obviously gaining a lot of momentum. So what have you been implementing to enhance that?
Well, the first thing is, as I said, we introduced a kicking night on Tuesday nights, and that's purely just to understand and look at the fundamentals of kicking to improve. That's the basis of footy, really. So that's happening. That's good. We've got a number of girls that are attending that. But I think really it's just the team, just working, knowing our strengths and trying to work at our weaknesses and build those weaknesses. And the girls seem to understand each other, and it's building well. So yeah, look, we've got a lot of work to do, but it's good at this time of the season for sure.
So the girls, they were behind for the first 2 quarters today. The Bullants had the lead, and then they responded really well in the second half, and they really took control over the game. So what were they focusing on in particular for that second half?
Well, Holly's really, well, she's our main forward, and we had her at full forward. She was out of the game a little bit there, so we brought her up to centre half forward, and that was really a change. I mean, she kicked 3 goals in that third quarter when I said to the girls it's a defensive quarter, so it was a bonus for us, really, and then we just continued on the last quarter, which was great. Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, congratulations again, Tony, and we'll see the Q Rovers in action next week at Kooyong Park. We're now going to cross over to the coach of Bulleen Templestowe Bullants.
G'day, Andy Peters here for Complete Sports Management. We're at Bulleen Park, where the Q Rovers defeated the Bulleen Bullants 52-41. I'm here with James Sutherland, coach of the Bullants. I know you've got a lot of new players. I think it was 10 new this year. What can the girls learn from a tight loss like this?
I think the new girls just need game time and match play. It's all very well at training to kick the ball and handball, but and we try and simulate game activities and style, but I think the real thing's the major thing. So having last week off, some of them only just played the 4 quarters. In fact, because we've got 24 players, some have only played about 3 quarters of football. So the more football they get in, the better.
That makes sense.
Good.
And when it does look good, I've noticed you've got a lot of speedy players, a lot of run and carry. Is that a game plan thing?
Well, the fact is a lot of these new girls are speedy. It's not specifically a game plan, but I have told them to take the game on at all costs, but often they'll run into trouble. So being clear of head and knowing when to dispose of the ball is one of the issues. Some are just sort of running themselves into corners, but yeah, I'm really impressed with the speed of some of the girls, and once they've got an idea of game style and the way the match is actually going, I'm sure they'll improve a lot.
And here at Bulleen Park, or here at Bulleen Templestowe, they give out the Footies for All footy?
Yes, it's Footies for All. It's actually a non-profit charity I work with called Footies for All. It gives footballs to underprivileged and a lot of balls taken up into the territory and to Fiji and various places like that. And I'm happy to be a representative and give one to one of the girls each game because they're a minority in the football scene.
And who got it this week?
This week it went to a new player, never played a game of football before, Amy Manolis, and she played a wonderful game for a new player and really thrilled with her game.
All right, thank you very much, James. That's it for me here at Bulleen Park. We'll see you next week.
Thank you, Andy.
This has been another Complete Sports Management production.